For the past 35 years, we have been serving up to 240 individuals every night. So we sleep 240 people, and almost every day of the year, Brother Francis Shelter is full. On this campus, there's an additional building where the city government was supporting emergency winter shelter. So on our campus, we had over 400 people who were sleeping. And it was crowded, but we were making sure people were safe. And then we had a pandemic. We specialized on a group of people who really needed the most service, the most vulnerable people. And those are folks who are experiencing challenges with their physical ability. They're using wheelchairs and walkers and canes. Many of them are elders or medically fragile. They're people that need special care.
Now that we are serving 114 guests instead of 240, staff have a little bit more time to be able to meet with guests one-on-one and address whatever needs those may be, whether that's getting someone connected to laundry services, shower services, a case manager, or just being able to sit down to listen to someone that might be having a tough day. Sometimes that's really all that somebody needs. Not only have we decompressed the shelter, but we've decompressed the whole neighborhood and the whole campus here. And that has taken some of the element that has been in the neighborhood and moved that elsewhere. Those were individuals that may be coming down and selling drugs or possibly selling alcohol or taking advantage of some of our most vulnerable guests. With that has really helped to break the cycle of use and abuse for some of our guests that chronically struggled with those types of things. So I can think of about 20, 25 guests that we have right now that really struggled with substance misuse prior to COVID. Now that those substances are no longer easily and readily available in the surrounding neighborhood, people are staying far more sober or completely sober than they were in the past. One individual, a gentleman that had stayed with us for a long time, that hurt his foot a couple years ago and was in a wheelchair. This gentleman had a really significant issue with alcohol use. And after his foot had healed, his friends had convinced him to keep the wheelchair because he would use so often every day where he really just couldn't stand up. Since that cycle of use and abuse has been broken, this gentleman is now staying far more sober and is actually up out of his wheelchair, helping us with chores, mopping the floor. Catholic Social Services moved a lot of people into housing and also prevented a lot of people from becoming homeless. Our guests saw that. Our guests saw people become successful and saw people access these services, access this help, and move on from, whatever situation they may have been in.